Alright, doing it live. Today we will be playing the award-winning, very intellectually stimulating Depression Quest. I'm not going to go into much detail about its creator, or Zoe Quinn, because you've heard everything about her. We just thought it'd be funny to do a little playthrough. So
we want money.
We want money. So you know.
Yeah, give us those views, YouTubes.
Yeah, give us those views and you know.
Or breasts.
Or breasts. Yeah, we're big fans as always, you know. We're all about the women's rights and shit. So, you know, this ought to be interesting for us because, you know, nothing says pain and depression like being, you know, a woman not starving in Africa, not having to live in the shithole that is North Korea, but no, you know, being a woman living in the suburbs, that's pretty tough, you know. The Middle East, nah. Suburbs, LA suburbs, Seattle suburbs, oh man.
Why don't you calm down, Aaron? You're hamming it up, man.
Stop oppressing me.
There's no need to be the Bill Shatner of the Let's Play.
I'm not going to say anything after that, except that it's emotion. I'm sorry, this is just a crock of shit. I'm fucking with everybody here, but like this is.
Its emotional character is probably mostly indescribable, except as a sort of double bind.
Yes.
In which all of the alternatives we associate with human agency, sitting or standing, doing or resting, speaking, or keeping silent, living or dying, are not just unpleasant, but literally horrible. David Foster Wallace, isn't that an author? What?
No, man. Like he used to, you know, he was like the songwriter for Alice in Chains. You know, or whatever's depressing. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I've had too much pizza today. I'm like fat-wasted. Alright, Depression Quest. An interactive non-fiction about living with depression by Mademoiselle Zoe Quinn, Patrick Lindsay, I wonder who she is, and Isaac Shankler.
He has a cool name.
Huh.
In all fairness, he has a cool name.
Depression.
Hey
what?
Kids, you wanna hang out with the Shankler?
Shake my Shankler.
Should be like a slightly darker Mr. Rogers.
It's like, good morning, Shankler. Depression Quest is a game that deals with living with depression in a very literal way. The game is not meant to...
They don't want to see us read this whole thing. Just find where the game actually starts.
Oh, that's right. You know, they're gamers, not... Okay. Yeah, I keep forgetting who we're catering to.
I mean, I could listen to this meandering shit, but they probably have the attention span of like gnats.
Yeah.
You hear that, YouTube? You're fucking stupid.
I hate all of you, except for the ones I like. Hi, Josh.
Fuck Josh.
I mean, this is going to be like the worst. I'm sorry, I cannot even try to, like, I can't even keep character with this. This is like some of the cheesiest shit. This is the most melancholy shit. Even though I know you can't hear it, Will. I can hear it, but like the piano music is just cheesy. It is early on a Monday morning. You are a mid-20s human being. You have a significant...
Not a person.
Not a person, a human being. You have
no discernible features.
You have a significant other named Alex. I wonder who it is.
Well, you know, that is like a unisex name.
Yeah, that's why I said I wonder who it is.
Probably identifies as an it because it's one of those unfun Tumblr people.
Ha! Who you are rather fond of, and that you have been seeing exclusively for the past few months. The rest of your social circle consists of a variety of friends and acquaintances, some of whom you've met on Tumblr, which is a little boring, but pays the rent. Tumblr does not pay the rent. It says here your day job. But, you know, realistically, you probably met these fucking people on Tumblr. You'd like to be doing more with your life, as would your parents. But you're still in the process of figuring out what it means and how to go about it. Boy, I could use a beer right now. You are also dealing with motivation issues that sometimes makes dealing with things rather difficult. You feel like this problem is your fault, and on bad days can feel inwardly angry and down on yourself for being, quote, lazy. But you're not quite sure how you can break out of it, or how other people deal with these feelings and seem so very functional. You spend lots of... I'm sorry, I'm getting depressed just having to read this shit. It's not that it's actually depressing, it's just horrible writing.
I'm so immersed. This is better than Skyrim.
Yeah, this is so much better than Zelda and Skyrim. You spend a lot of nights fixating on thinking about this, but never seem to do anything about it other than lose sleep. Well, there's always masturbation and whiskey. Helps me. Whoa, so grainy. Ooh, keyboardy music.
Nice Polaroid hipster.
Ooh, keyboardy music. What is this, Zaster? No, it's not nearly as heavy. Most of you probably don't even know what Zaster is. Anyway, it's an unseasonably warm Wednesday evening. You've spent the past several hours at work. The past week or so, you've found your job motivation flagging, just like my motivation to read this is flagging because, whatever, more so than usual. So terrible. You've been in a fog practically all day today, simply going through the motions without realizing even what you've been doing half the time, and yet seem to be moving at half the speed. You're so checked out that when your boss approaches you to tell you that it's dead... You're so checked out that when your boss approaches you to tell you that it's dead, and you can go, oh, okay, I get it, and you can go home, it barely registers. That's just every day. People just simply have to deal with this. I'm sorry, this is horse shit. It's the same as going to school. You get fucking bored doing the same thing every day. What makes you so fucking good? Well, I mean, I had to go to school for over 10 years and do the same fucking thing every day. And you know, people go to work every day and they have to deal with it. They don't get all depressed and shit. They have to provide for their families and get an education.
See, being adult.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just, you deal with it to come through the other side. Like, you can't just sit around and, like, there's shit in life that's just gonna make you depressed. This is bullshit. Like, my dad's dead. This isn't shit. Yeah.
Your dad wanted to die. He didn't love you. I hope that mic's even picking me up again. I can see it barely register when I talk, but still. This video is gonna suck. Nobody's gonna watch this. See, like, your fucking bar's like 3 times the size of mine.
Hold on. We gotta talk louder, man. Oh, well.
Just keep reading it.
Okay. Well, anyway. Where am I? As you walk home, the streets hiss from recent rainfalls. You know that your significant other will be in classes until late. What kind of horrible grammar is this? Classes until late. You can't just write class until late. Well, be in class. You know, I'm sorry, just fuck it. Another couple hours at least. You briefly consider using this serendipitous solitude to catch up on that project that you've been working on haphazardly. I'm retarded today. For the past few months. As soon as you think about the work that awaits you at home, you can feel the panic creeping in from the back of your brain, unbidden. All you can think about is how incredibly far behind you are, and the amount of work seems nothing less than insurmountable. Oh, this is where... Oh, it's picking up. But uh-oh, she's got some action in her game. Oh, shit, dude. There we go. By the time you arrive home and change out of your uncomfortable work clothes, the stress is weighing down on you like a heavy, wet wool blanket. Your computer seems to be staring you down from your desk. That's weird. You want to sit down and work, but the mere thought of trying to work sends your stress levels flying. Oh, I know how it does me. The minute I sit down and write my name, my blood pressure shoots up through the halfway to the moon. Then again, I'm fat. More than anything, you feel suddenly and absolutely exhausted, and feel a strong desire to simply hide in bed. Do you? Order some food, grab a drink, and hunker down for a night of work. Reluctantly sit down at your desk and try to make yourself do something. Turn on the TV, telling yourself you just need a quick half hour to unwind from work. Or 4, crawl into bed. You're so stressed and overwhelmed, you couldn't possibly accomplish anything anyways.
I say crawl into bed, procrastinating.
Yeah, like procrastinating.
You know what, you have it hard enough. Just lay back and just get in touch with the real you. Touch.
You are depressed. Interaction is exhausting and... You are becoming more and more withdrawn. You are not currently seeking a therapist. You are not currently taking medication for depression. Because that's how you cure depression, right? Because drugs solve everything. Why don't you read this one? You'll probably be a little quicker about it. I'm just trying to get the headset. Well, just speak into it. Listen to the music, by the way.
Oh, that's ghastly. As much as you like the idea of trying to get work done tonight, the thought of the amount of catching up you have to do instantly freezes you up. The longer you stare at your computer, the higher your stress levels rise, until you're on the verge of full-blown panic attack. Bring our brave girl home. Not even wandering into the living room to try and watch TV relaxes you. You soon succumb to the mental and physical exhaustion and crawl into bed. Because, TV's just that taxing.
Man, Married with Children really drained me tonight.
Where was I? Making a point to close your laptop before you turn the light out, you lay in bed for some time feeling disappointed on your own inability to be productive before finally passing out. You wake in the morning from a sleep that was far from restful. In fact, it seems impossible. But it's as though you're more tired. Why is that one word?
Zoe Quinn's grammar is horrible. More tired. It's like she did.
Okay,
this is a poorly made game.
Assuming that's one word.
This is India's fault.
Than you were when you fell asleep last night. As you pick up the phone to shut your alarm off, you see a handful of text messages from Alex that you apparently missed last night. 2 missed calls. Text message, hey, tried calling when I got out of class, but I guess you were sleeping. Text message. Anyway, I hope you had a good day at work. Hope you were able to get some stuff done. Fuck no. When you're at home. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm out of class early. Text message. Good night. Good night, babe. I love you. Alright. It's a mild Friday. Alex calls you from one of her... Oh, it's a her. Okay.
Oh, wow. Zoe's willing to specify the gender this time.
Alex calls you from over classes, telling you that there's going to be a really awesome birthday party tonight at her apartment that one of her roommates is throwing. You've hung out with this roommate a few times. Alex and you get along well enough that they aren't particularly close. But they aren't particularly close. You don't have work in the morning. You have nothing else in particular to do tonight. You're feeling kind of run down, but you have been fatigued most of the time lately. You mention that you're feeling ill because you're not sure how to explain those feelings to someone else, and say you aren't sure that you can make it tonight. There's a second of silence over the phone, but you can swear you hear the sound of your partner's face fall. She tries to convince you anyway. You haven't seen her this week, and she sounds pretty insistent that you come over. She even drops a few suggestively worded hints that you should stay over with them tonight after the party. What do you do?
I wanna go through I wanna do this one. Alright, go. Take the old fedora off.
You fat, disgusting man.
Oh, my beautiful fedora, my amazing handlebar mustache, my gorgeous neck beard. I'm just a womanizing piece of shit.
Check your fedora privilege.
Checking it right now. It has been checked. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Anyway, mind you, I drink. Shake off your funk and go have a good time with your girlfriend. Agree to go. Say that you're really just not feeling well and can't make it. Because, having fun is just too much on you, man.
Just go. I want to see us bum everybody out. I want to see us actually actively ruin the whole thing.
You are very depressed. You spent a lot... Oh, that's the same shit?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's why you skipped it earlier.
Like in text-based adventures, that's like your status.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's why you skipped it earlier.
Like if something happens, one of those things might change.
Oh, yeah, like corruption of champions. Got it. Corruption of champions. Yeah.
Oh, you realize we gotta do that one later at some point.
Yeah, we can do it right after this if you want to. Fuck yeah, dude.
Much more entertaining video.
By the way, I want to give a shout out to my boy John. I love you, John. And you know who you are. Sit and spin. That's the name of the channel.
Don't do that.
By the way, welcome to the first video of the Sit and Spin Network.
Made my soul die.
Fuck you, I'm proud of it.
Are we having a rumble in the streets, or is that just the podcast?
That's just the podcast.
These people don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. Keep going.
Okay. As I adjust my nuts and press this button, we see... I'm sorry, that was too much. Oh my god, I knew... How did I know it was going to be Pabst Blue Ribbon?
You kind of just drove the hipster level up like 30 points with it being on a Polaroid.
I say what?
It just drew up the hipster points, it being on a Polaroid.
Yes. And it's all grainy. Like, it's grainy on a Polaroid. Like, it's moving around grainy.
Like
the TV...
Instagram filter.
Did you say smeared Instagram filter?
Weird
Weird. Oh, I thought you said smeared. I didn't know that was an option.
They're into weird, like, color filters on your pictures on that site.
Oh, well. Fancy. You agree to go, even though you're not really feeling social and you're kind of a boner. You know it's important to Alex, and you'd really like to see her. Seeing her does make you feel better sometimes. And you hope that this is the case tonight, even if it does mean dealing with all the usual social anxiety. Oh, that social anxiety. Oh. Time to... By the way, how long is this game? Do you eventually just commit suicide?
I mean, with these, like, text-based things, like Corruption of Champions, or, for example, like, endings could happen randomly, or you could go all the way to one of the true endings, which invariably has a lot to do with bearing on your actions, but I don't know how deep this one goes. I mean...
let's just commit suicide eventually.
We've already been going 20 minutes. If you haven't killed yourself, it's...
we're... 30 minutes will be the longest I'll run this fucking thing. This is a really... I'm sorry, this is my first video, by the way. Please forgive the really, like, terrible commentary.
Yes, the singular fan out there watching this, our one fan, please forgive us.
Yeah, please forgive us, Josh. And or Joe. Die Stalin! By the way. He'll understand.
Please keep it down.
Not bad. Yeah, I won't let this motherfucker run past 30 minutes because this is honestly very boring. I don't mind the text-based games. This is truly dreadful. This is depressing. The music's depressing. I mean, it is Depression Quest. That's what it is. But, I mean, it's not because it's really depressing. It's just because it's terrible. It's boring.
Well, I mean, there's like, existential depression, then there's, like, this is so crappy it's depressing me.
That's like teenage depression. What teenagers say are, like, when they're, quote, depressed. Like, oh, school is so hard today. No, that boy I like didn't notice me. I'm so fucking depressed. I'm going to cut his name in my arm. Joseph.
You know who you are.
You know who you are, you faggot.
Nobody else does.
Nobody else does. Except for his lover. Hunter. Oh, hell, where were we? We were too busy being assholes. The time to leave rolls around, and you grab your overnight bag. Alex's apartment is a short walk away. There are already people hanging out on the porch. You feel your chest tighten as you approach the building and try to still your nerves. How much of a fucking introvert are you in this game? God damn. You quickly find your partner chatting away with the birthday girl. And Alex immediately lightens up when she sees you. I'm so happy you came. I wasn't sure if you were gonna make it. But now that you're here, I'm pretty sure you're just gonna be a boner the whole time. Why don't you go the fuck home? A young man... Yeah, I laugh at my own joke. I'm a faggot. I don't know. Fucking tool. A young man taps her on the shoulder, and she turns back to you to apologize and let you know that they have to do something for the party. Alex hands you a beer and plants a kiss on your cheek before going off to deal with whatever came up. As you look around, you don't see anyone else you recognize. D1 enthusiastically socialized, that not being the fucking option apparently. Awkwardly, I've realized this by now, if it's crossed out and there's an inverted cross at the end of it, then that obviously means it's I don't know.
That's an exclamation point.
Oh, okay. My bad. But anyway, then I guess that means, it's not optional. Do you 2, awkwardly stand in the same spot, unaware of what else to do. 3, put your bag in your Alex's... What? Put your bag in your Alex's room. Zoe, come on, girl.
Are you showing ownership over Alex?
Is Alex your slave?
Not very progressive of you.
Not very progressive of you, yeah. You're oppressing her. Ooh, I thought fuck it, and avoid the crowd in there. And I mean, it's honestly this is just terrible grammar. And my shitty jokes aside, the grammar, this game is as bad as anything I'm saying. This is god awful. 5 minutes until I decide to stop this fucking train wreck of a video. Put your bag in your Alex's room and avoid the crowd in there for a while.
Just save narrating everything. Just make them drink more. Just proceed to drink the bottom one.
Oh, proceed to drink in earnest, hoping it will make.
Let's
fuck
just
you.
poison this person.
Let's poison this person. More Pabst. Okay. Let's make them drink so much Pabst they'll piss themselves and like stab everybody in the party in the chest. At the party in the chest with a broken bottle. This is awful. After Alex walks away, you know, I'm sorry. I tried. I can't do this. This is too terrible. This is absolutely boring. I'm still gonna post this, guys, but this is an absolutely dreadful game. It's horribly depressing in that it sucks. It's not, like, it just plain sucks.
Well, we started off on a high note.
Yeah, getting the fucking thing working, actually managing to find a way to record our shit.
No, I mean, truly the mastery of Zoe Quinn's work.
I mean, you know what? We got 25 minutes of us rambling on about this piece of shit. You pretty much got the gist of it. I mean,
until it took minute 4.
Yeah, we were ranting on, or at least I was ranting on about shit. But you guys get it. It's not a very fun game. It's not very intellectually stimulating. It's not enlightening. It's not powerful. It's not captivating, emotional. Like it tries to be emotional. But it's just boring, dreadful drivel. That's what this is. It's boring. It sucks. And, you know what? Yeah, this was kind of a shitty first video, but it's a first video nonetheless. I'd like to see you make one. Anyway, if you made it this far, I do commend you. Thanks for watching, and as always, keep rocking in the free world.